Hello and welcome to the Nice Dynamite podcast. I'm Alonzo Garcia and I'm joined by Aaron Reeves, Christian Hennessy, Alex Barkhammer, and Andrew Daly. Today's topic of discussion is human cloning and its benefits as well as some of its cons. We'll go and be talking about some of the many benefits that cloning can come from it. One of the biggest advancements that humans could benefit from cloning is being able to find and develop cures for diseases such as HIV, AIDS, even Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. With cloning, we could clone healthy cells and use them to test and um, find find reasons why these diseases happen, and hopefully scientists would be able to find a possibility of a cure as the future comes along. In addition to curing diseases, cloning can help the stem cell research as well because as we know today, that many of the stem cells that we have today are taken from aborted feces, and in replacement of that, cloning could just increase the supply of the current supply just by cloning them, and we wouldn't have to use aborted feces anymore. This would allow for a bigger supply for more research and more medical use, thus benefiting the people yet again. Also, with all benefits, there are some cons in anything in the world. Um, One thing I saw about cloning was that there's a very low success rate. Usually with a ratio of 1 to 30, resulting in one success out of 30 tries. Although this is a setback, which it can be fixed as cloning becomes more prevalent and there is more research and better methods that are found today. And that's the end of my views on it. I'll go ahead and hand this over to Christian.
Thank you, Alonzo. I will now be talking about the reversing of certain human conditions thanks to human cloning. According to Dr. Richard Seed, it may be one day possible to reverse the aging process. This is done by simply inserting healthier cells into places such as the skin and heart organs. Uh, Along with those lines, it is also possible to reverse the effects of heart attacks. You simply clone healthy heart cells and inject them into the affected areas, therefore reducing and reversing the abnormalities in the heart. A con to this, however, is that clone cells tend to die and/or expire faster than natural cells. This can also cause some health problems. However, the benefits outweigh the costs.
Good points there, Christian. This is Aaron here, and I'm going to talk about infertility in women. And cloning could reverse the infertility in women because they could take their DNA and the father's DNA and insert it into a surrogate mother, and the children that they have will have some of their attributes. Also, I'm going to talk about genetic screening, and it would allow parents who are having children to observe diseases in their offspring and reverse the diseases instead of waiting for the child to be born and try to find a cure for it. Some people feel like cloning is immoral because you're playing God, per se, and that the nature of things should just happen instead of trying to prevent everything.
Hey, Andrew here. Addition to the previous comments, with cloning we will have the ability to clone healthy cells and organs and replace damaged or sick ones. For example, we could create new issues to replace currently failing organs. And to go with this, we could also lessen the degradation of bones in our body that occur as we grow older. With this, the bone structure of the elderly will be much stronger and they can be healthier and more active. Though there are benefits, there is a few cons. One of the major ones is that cloning has a lack of funding by government officials and groups. In fact, the really only funding received is from independent organizations, which is not enough for a large amount of research to be pursued. Although there are cons, with cloning, our bodies will be stronger in the later future.
Hey, it's Alex. So, in reference to Andrew's points, other than tissue and organs, you can also help repair spinal nerves that are damaged, like in common cases such as quadriplegics and even paraplegics, giving mobility that wasn't possible before. Even though the sense of individuality is reduced, people will gain more from this than doing nothing at all. Repairing nervous system injuries could reach more than quadriplegics and paraplegics. The effects of scoliosis could be lessened, if not cured, as well as other spinal conditions.
Thank you, everyone. That's all we have for today. I would like to thank the audience for joining us today and listening to our information. And we hope, as always, we hope you have a nice day.